welcome back. Excuse me. Today I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about another book. This one is called Pieces of Me, and it's written by Kira Adams. So this one starts off with the main character's name is Peyton. I guess it starts off with her. She has previously tried to commit suicide. The attempt was unsuccessful, but apparently she's been picked on her whole life. She's a bigger girl, so she's overweight, and she's always had to deal with the bullying and all that stuff, and she thought that it would be easier for her just to kill herself rather than have to endure all this hatred from everybody. So that's where it starts off at. So like I said, the attempt is unsuccessful. She does end up going back to school, and there is this guy that she's always had a crush on. His name was Jax, Jax Austin, and she's had a crush on him, and he's never paid any attention to her. Well, one day, he comes up to her and he tells her, "You're going to go to this party, da-da-da-da-da," and she's so excited because she thinks that he likes her and he wants to invite her to this party. It turns out that he is a twin named Jace. They were separate because when their parents got divorced, Jax stayed with the dad and Jace went with the mom. Well, their mom has previously passed away in a car accident, so Jace had to come back and live with the dad. But they're kind of like polar opposites, good and evil, so to speak. Jax is really mean and hateful, and he constantly picks on Peyton, and Jace is really nice. He actually likes Peyton, and he wants to be her friend. He wants to get to know her. So that's where that goes. She gets a little bit confused because she doesn't realize that he has a twin, so she thinks one time he's only nice to her when they're alone. But I guess his sister's boyfriend explains it to her, and she's like, "Oh, that's why he's nice to me one minute and mean to me the next." So that's where that goes. So because of all of her body issues, her and her friend, they decide to start working out, start dieting. She does end up losing quite a bit of weight. She does have some body issues. She's embarrassed about her loose skin. And she joins a band, and she seems to gain popularity, you know what I mean? And for some reason, Jax he starts being nice to her. And he says, "Oh, I want you to be my boy. I want you to be my girlfriend. I want you to go to this dance with me, da 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 da." And of course, she's always had a crush on him, so she wants to believe the best in people. Turns out that he tricks her. He just wants to hurt her. But of course, Jace is always there. No matter if it's his brother picking on her, he sticks up for her. He tries to protect her. He takes her to the hospital when she gets hurt. He's always there for her no matter what. And that's really kind of refreshing, you know what I mean? Because not a lot of people will go against their family members. If they care about somebody, they won't usually stand up for them. But I did really like this part. They do have to go through a lot of difficult times because Jace insists he's just her friend, but she knows that they kind of have feelings for each other. But overall, I think this book was really interesting to see what goes through the mind of some kids these days who get picked on, who get bullied, who have weight issues, and she found a way to get past that. She did what was good for her. Yeah, she got picked on. She wasn't comfortable with herself, so she decided to work out with her friends. She decided to make herself feel better. Making music made her feel good, and she made other people feel good with her music. So that was really good that she overcame all of these obstacles on her own after the initial attempt at suicide. She realized that wasn't the right route to go, and that's really good because a lot of times people who try to commit suicide, they are successful and then they don't get a second chance. But I guess it just goes to speak that everybody needs to be aware of what they say to other people, how it could be interpreted. And I always tell my daughter, you treat people the way you want to be treated. And you just have to be conscious about what you say because it could be hurtful even if you don't mean it to be. But I think this book is really great. I think a lot of kids should actually read it because it does give you a little look into how teenagers feel, how other people treat them. And I would definitely read it, you know what I mean? I did really enjoy it. There was some hard parts that you do have to read, but then again, not everything in life is all hunky-dory. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. I did really enjoy it. I like it myself. Once again, it was called Pieces of Me, and this one is written by Kira Adams. And until next time, enjoy the adventure.